的同事伙伴们，大家上午好！欢迎来到广东贝斯新能源科技股份有限公司的2026年新品发布会。我是今天的主持人 March 黄富源。今天为了见证贝斯的未来产品发展，我们共聚一堂，共同度过这值得纪念的一天。接下来，请允许我介绍现场的尊贵嘉宾：广东贝斯新能源科技股份有限公司总经理及董事长易炳虎先生。广东贝斯新能源科技股份有限公司副总经理及 CTO 林鹏陶军先生。另外，现场还有尊贵的特邀嘉宾：众海资本集团董事长杨青山总。非常感谢杨总的亲临。A truly warm welcome to each and every one of you, our most valued partners, our guests present here from across the globe. For BSL BATT Launch Event 2026, it is an absolute honor to stand before you today at the very heart of our home, BSL factory. This is March, and I will be your guidance for this exciting journey through our latest breakthroughs. So glad to have traveled from afar to join us, not as observers, but as part of our story. It's been a remarkable and fruitful week today, especially about the future we are building up together, Innovation Launch Day, which will be with the highest information density, but as it lives in the business world, I trust that you have the abundant energy to make it through the day. A quick note for our live audience here, today is live streamed globally. So, let's share our energy with the world. Welcome our global friends joining the live stream on YouTube live show. Now, to open today's event, let's hear from the visionary who leads us all, Eric E. Welcome.
他应该直接从那里上，不管了，没关系，没关系，没关系，他就是一个开场，主要是他的现在就大家也不像是。
Good ladies and gentlemen, good morning. So, first of all, welcome our Eastern partner, Mr. Yang Qingchan. And our external customers from all over the world. Today is a very important day for BSL, and it's the first time we're holding this activity to launch our new products. And all of you here will be see this moment, and I hope all of you guys can get the benefit with BSL. We want women together, share together, grow together, and make some happen in the 2026. Thank you. Enjoy today.
来到我了吗？
Thank you for Eric's exciting speech. This morning, we dive into solar energy storage, and this afternoon, we will shift to motive power world. We have a dynamic day ahead with around 10 speakers from our global teams, each ready to share their passion and profound knowledge. 今天上午，我们将深入太阳能储能的世界。今天下午，我们将转向动力电源的革新。也感谢我们优秀的贝斯工程师团队为本次发布的辛勤筹备，以及江北营销中心的活动执行及助力。另外，特别向我们中文母语观众说明，本次活动将以英文为主，但我们准备了详尽的中文资料，在您附近的贝斯同事也会随时准备好为您解答。此外，本次新品将在 YouTube 平台同步线上直播，所以 当您鼓掌或参与互动时，您的热情将被全世界感受到。So, without any further ado, let's begin. Let's welcome our first speaker of the launch, Lily, APAC Territory Manager, who will set the stage for our energy revolution. Lily, the stage is yours.
Yeah, thanks. Hello, sorry. Hello everyone, I'm Lily from APAC, the Energy Shortage Business Unit, responsible for APAC market. It's a great honor today to introduce our new product, low voltage battery system. Now, please focus your attention on the big screen and the exhibition area on site. Okay. Today, I will introduce two products. One is BSL PowerNet LV Integrate Cabinet Plus. Like our iPhone Plus, we do some upgrades for these new products. Designed for home-based station and small CNI application, the out-of-the-box solution comes with a factory optimizer welding and protection integration, compatible with 5 kWh and 10 kWh rack-mounted batteries. It has called advantages: enhanced sustainability, simplified deployment, board inverters, compatibility, and flexible configuration. Our three models is 12 kilowatt inverters with 30 kilowatt hours batteries, 20 kilowatt inverter with 50 kilowatt hours batteries, and 60 kilowatt hour inverters and 17 kilowatt hours battery system. So perfectly match different scenario needs. You can see some product structure here, and technical parameters and core functions. With IP55 potential, it can install inside and outside. More than 8,000 cycle life, choosing top street battery cells manufacturing like EVE and IEPT. Minor 20 to 50 temperatures range and 10 minor seconds uninterrupted power for critical load. It delivers safe, reliable, and intelligent energy support. It helps you achieve energy self-sufficiency, cuts electric costs, and ensures sustainable power supply even in extreme conditions. Yeah, these some core functions: interpretations for critical loads, high adaptive, and durable longevity, safety protection, flexible configuration, product values summarized. There are some electric parts. It will protect the whole systems, and it also can be customized because, as I know, different countries have a different electric part requirement. You can ask us to replace based on the government laws. Yeah, and it is a system which from cooling could be avoided the temperature issues. Okay, let's watch a video to know what it looks like and how it works. Yes, it is a UNDP project BSL BATT dumped, integrated with the inverter and the 5 kilowatt rack-mounted batteries. We export more than 100 units. Yeah. And The next product is Origin S series. Yeah, Origin S series, we call it all-in-one ESS systems and build, store, and install easily. It is a 3-in-1 HESS. Integrated an inverter and life-upon energy storage batteries and MPPT controller into a single compact unit. The integrations eliminate the need for separate components, reducing comparisons, saving space, and simplifying installation, all while maintaining industrial-grade performance. This is the energy storage solutions for your teams. Like have a PV stream input, and then have a large input, and then have a backup load to the home solar. And it's UPS switch over for critical loads, so it's less 4 seconds. It supports connection of up to 6 all-in-one parallel operation, maximize over 36.2 kilowatt inverters and 96 kilowatt hours battery system. Yeah, this is the wiring diagramming. We got two standards. One is the European standard, one is the American standard, and it's suitable for 3-phase and single-phase. This is an American standard all-in-one unit wiring diagram. We can have a look at it. And it is industrial-grade batteries, more than 6,000 cycle life, and that's 10 years lifespans. Multiple charging methods support grid power input and diesel generator input and PV input. Remote monitoring through the BSL BATT cloud platform and the applications. So you can note what the battery's situation in your phone and watch it anytime. So save installation times. It's very easy to put these batteries on site. So when just only 2 people and within 1 hour, they can install completely. And then it is have another function. If you want to go camping, and you can put this one to your RV or some kind of trailer, and then go that site, they can charge your phone and other equipment you need it. Expand the PV input range more than like 550 volts, and its current is 27 ampere. The space and cost optimizations. It can save lots of the space, and you can see on site this is very small. Yeah, we have a screen on the battery, so you can see some data in the LED screen. So, and the battery SOC in real time. These are some models. We have both EV and US standards. We got 4 models. One is a 6 kilowatt inverter with 10 kilowatt batteries, and 6 kilowatt inverter and with 60 kilowatt hours batteries. That size is 7 kilowatt hours with 10 kilowatt hours batteries, and 7 kilowatt inverter with 60 kilowatt hours batteries. We also have two ones. One is the original S series, one is original plus, and they are different size. One can be 5 to 50 kilowatt hours and one can be 60 kilowatt hours. Wi-Fi models is optional and the original S Plus series is the standard one. Yes, and we are okay. We are proud of what we achieved, but we note that the real success lies the impact this product will on your lives and business. Every kilowatt hour saved, every outage avoid, every dollars reduced. That is what drives us. Thank you all.
Thank you, Lily, for the demonstration. Upcoming next, let's welcome our fresh blood in EMEA area, Charlie, to introduce his part. Welcome.
Okay, good morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope I will look more slim on the stage. Today, let me introduce myself. My name is Charles, and I am the EMEA sales representative from BSL BATT. Today, I want to introduce you our new product, the mobile energy storage system. It's a clean, quiet, and intelligent power solutions that's designed to revolutionize how we power the temporary and mobile applications. So in today's presentation, we'll get four parts here. And the first one is the product overview. And the second one is the core technical features, and then the application scenarios, and finally the market prospects. So firstly, let's start with what mobile energy storage system is. It's not just a battery on the wheels, you know. Actually, it's a fully integrated energy solution mounted on multiple platforms like the trailers or the containers and so on in your house. It's plug and play and rapidly deployable and reusable across locations. As you can see, we start our R&D in 2024 and move into a small-scale application in 2025. And have since then, we refined it into a reliable solution that directly replace those noisy and polluting diesel generators. So we list like three main core functions. The first one is the clean power, the zero emissions, and perfect for the cities and nature reserves, and quiet operations, which could work under 40 decibels, and it's very ideal for night works and also the residential areas. And also the intelligent management. With the building VMS system, it could support the remote monitoring and also the predictive maintenance. So we also, you could see from this picture, we also provide a range of the models for you, from the 15 to 120 kilowatt output and 30 kilowatt hour to 241 kilowatt hour capacity. And the 30 kilowatt and 69 kilowatt hour is our flagship models, which could fit the balance between the power capacity and also the mobility for most common applications. And this is the picture of our products. As you can see, the body's color will be white, and then the bottom will be black. Actually, you could also turn around to see the orange cabinet. It will be look like that, but we'll design it with a new color. And also you could tell us the color you want, because the customer is always is always the most important man. So we will custom this with your need. And then inside is it's how we show what we call the masterpiece of the integration. The first one is the MPPT. This is for the solar charging, and also the PCS for the power conversion, and also switching models for grid and off-grid transition, and of course with our durable battery pack. This high integration reduces size and weight, making deployment faster and much more easier. It switches between grid and off-grid within 10 milliseconds, ensuring critical equipment never lose their powers. And also, we list like let me highlight the 6 key advantages. The first is the robust and reliable. With the IP55 ratings, the corrosion and vibration resistant. And I could assure you that our product, also including the wiring terminal, they are also shock and drop proof. So it could perfectly fit those environments in your construction areas. And the second is highly efficiency storage and flexible models. So it could with the remote diagnostics and also the capacitive touch screens. And the third one is highly integrated. It could work with grid or diesel generator SAMs, so to handle surge loads. And the fourth is the high efficiency, because it could also support PV loading, PV overloading to up to 1.25 times. And 5 is the safe and durable. With over 6,000 cycles, and also the building fire suppressions, it could protect your battery from those fire disasters. And 6 is scalable. For this product, it supports parallel collection of up to 6 units. So you could also pick two units of these batteries to your construction areas to make a backup. And please look at this diagram. This diagram shows how versatile the system is, with the integrating PV, grid, generator, and load management into one compact mobile unit. So with the advantage that we mentioned before, this mobile energy storage system gets more advantage in flexibility, and also the installation engineering and space occupancy, and very low operational costs, and very friendly environment influence. So you could compare this with those CNI cabinets or those DGs that you used before. So next, it's time for us to talk about the application scenario. So the first one is like a full grid mode. It completely replaces diesel generators with 0 emissions and under 40 dB noises, and also 30%, as you can see from the right side, minus 30% lower operating costs. It's very perfect for remote sites, especially like those environmental sensitive areas, and also for the night work and the emergency response. And the second scenario is actually what we have truly innovate. This is to working with a DG, and also I think it's very common for you to use in your real life. So when working with a DG, our system will optimize the DG's operation in its most efficient mode. I think the low range is from 40% to 80%. So by doing this, our mobile ESS could cut the fuel use by 20% and also reduce the emission by 30% and extend the generator life by 50%. And it also provides instant power support for the high inrush loads, like those motors and also the compressors, which is very common when you use in those mining or construction area. So yeah, this is what we call the whole application scenarios, from the building construction and the mobile charging, and also emergency backup power and any outdoor activities. And the last, but not by means least, is our market prospect. So the global energy storage system, the market is growing very rapidly, from like, as you can see from the picture, from $6.5 billion in 2023 to 156 billion US dollar by 2032. And also the Asia Pacific range leads, and the Asia Pacific regions leads the whole percentage. And also the US market is expanding significantly. And besides that, the Europe and other markets are also seeing rising demands. So this growth is driven by mainly two factors. So it's like because of the stricter environmental policies and also the very rapid development of the mobile energy system. So in a summary, this isn't just a product, it's a participation and also a forefront in a fast-moving energy transitions, especially for the mobile energy systems. Yeah, so as we mentioned before, is our competitive advantage from the environmental friendly and also very low cost operation, and also the technology advantage like the cycle life and also the switching times within the 10 milliseconds. So in a summary, this mobile energy system is more than just a wheel, it's more than just a battery on the wheels, because it should be a clean, intelligent, and reliable power partner for any temporary or mobile applications. We are glad to bring this solution to you and support your transition to a smarter and greener power, and also the more environmental friendly of our futures. And that's my presentation. Thanks for listening.
Thank you, Charlie. We have just explored the future of solar energy storage. As the wheels turning in your mind, believe that there might be some questions occur as well. So we will open a brief sector for Q&A. Let's welcome Charlie Lily again for answering some possible questions.
希腊的要换吗？你的要换 PPT 吗？
我为什么要换 PPT? That have questions in mind, please raise your hands, and we would like to discuss together.
不管他，先不管他。No， 好像没有问题。
Anybody should have some questions now about the all-in-one system? Two is scalable to the system.
So my question is, the full clarification on the various sizes, what are these single frames and what is it? Because
不换啊，我觉得还是那个绿的，他说的是别的。
But if it's a 30 kilowatt, it's
我就是这
unlikely
个，
to be a
你
single
不要给我
phase.
弄错
It's more
了。
likely to be a three-phase. And if it's
他说的是
a
别
10
人，他
kilowatt,
说的是
it's
另
very
外一个的
unlikely for it to be a
不是这个
two-phase.
你
It's
别
more
看我的
likely to be
PPT
a
啊。
single phase. And that's a very important piece of information that we require in terms of the application that we're going to use it on. Are we connecting to a single phase application or a three-phase? This is our application.
不是，你这个 PPT 现在打不开还是怎么样？不是，他那里要打开的是另外一个客户的，不是我的人。
Actually, this system it's a single phase, but it can integrate in three phase.
我是弄错了，人家以为我的 PPT 啊。那你要说清楚啊。
Single phase and three phase. But if you want your single phase, use one battery and with one inverter. I mean the only one. And if your three phase, you need to connect together. Yeah, through the electric parts. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're putting in to create three-phase. Presumably it would synchronize all of the inverters to create a three-phase signal. My question is, on the 30 kilowatt system, is that a standard 30 kilowatt single phase? Because that would create amperage that is way exceeding what most allowances would be. Just from experience, I've never seen a 30 kilowatt single phase inverter. That was my question. Is that module specifically designed to be a three-phase application? It's not important to have the answer now, just in reference. The first thing that an installer would look at is the product right for my application? So in a lot of other brands, they market single-phase inverters and they market three-phase inverters. So it's important to get that clarification. Yes, sir.
这个系统是一个就是外推的，这个是这个系统，这个系统啊，你们怎么会打不上来呢？有三项有单项啊，可以选的，三项也可以，单项也可以。我们这个
So you mean that system, right? You only want power nest batteries system, right? Okay, actually the inverters it can integrate with different brandings. You can choose the three-phase inverter, like some 30 years inverter to have three-phase with the low voltages. You can integrate into that cabinet.
我们做过好多的案例，三项案例啊。
Sorry, I wasn't referring to the battery. I was referring to the all-in-one system on the inverter. So when you talk about a 30 kilowatt inverter with a 70 kilowatt battery, is the inverter a single phase inverter or is the inverter a three-phase inverter? It wasn't anything to do with the battery. It's okay. We can discuss
Yeah, I
this
can
after.
answer the question to you. Actually, it is an option. We have the design two options. One is a single phase and one is a three phase. Yeah. And this is a three phase, right? Yeah. Any questions for the all-in-one solution?
So do you guys have any other questions about the mobile energy storage system?
So thank you, Scott, for the questions. If there's no further questions, we will move into
准
the
备
next
准备
part.
放我的那个。
And we will have more connections and discussions on the product in our quick break. Before the quick break, we will introduce one more illustration from Sina. Why today is focused on the new, we also want to highlight this product, which you might already know, as reliable foundation. So welcome Sina from BSL APAC to introduce our flagship product of ESS Grade C241. Hi, Sina.
为moment，这个怎么弄啊？放不进去。啊？哦，Thank you. Yes. Okay. Hello guys, welcome to BSL's annual event. My name is Sina. Okay, so today I will introduce one of our BSS ESS Grade C241. Before we begin, here are three questions that our customers always ask. First is what kind of system should we choose, scalability or modularity? I think it is up to your project requirements. If you need a big capacity, I will suggest you use our scalability solutions. And if you need a more flexible and small capacity, I think our ESS Grade C241 will be better. And the second question is how to calculate ROI. And the third question is what service can BSL provide? Yes, you can see that one is our ESS grade. FlexSeal is for scalability. And this one is our ESS grade system. This one. This is an all-in-one design. Yeah. So our all-in-one design can support AC expansion and DC expansion. For AC expansion, it can support the PCS range from 125 kilowatt to 215 kilowatt. And for DC expansion, we can add an additional battery cabinet, but this one will require an additional BAU to do the management. Yeah, this is a picture to show you the DC side expansion or AC side expansion. Yeah, this one is to show you the DC side expansion. Yeah, second one, how to calculate the ROI. I think I catch this more convenient. How to calculate the ROI? We can see that this is an example from our Netherlands customers. We can see the margin, arbitrary margin is about 0.08 per kilowatt hours. So we can calculate the revenue calculation. You can see our daily arbitrage saving is about 19 euro, and annual arbitrage saving is about 7,000 euro. And we also will get an additional benefit per year is about 9,000 euro. So we can calculate that. Our total annual benefit is about 16,000 euro. And we estimate that our system cost is about 15,000. So we can get the payback period is about 3 years. Here is a chart to show you when you can get the additional profits. You can see that. You can get the additional profit after these 3 years. Okay, the last question. What service can BSL provide? I think you can find that this color is different from our standard products. This color is green colors, so we can provide customization service. And also we can ask our engineer to do the debugging on your side and to do the training, testing. Okay, please check this. What service can we provide? First one is pre-project evaluation. We can help to calculate the PV, battery, PCS, and ROI. And second is local after-sales service. Just now I mentioned that we can provide the on-site debugging. And the next one, we can provide customizations, not only for the colors, we also can provide dimensions or some solutions. The last one is we can do the OTA upgrade, and when your system needs to upgrade, we can do it. Okay, before we start our most important part from our product introduction, because I think you guys a little bit tired and a little bit sleepy, so we do a small activity. After I say good morning, you guys say 3 times good, good, good. It's okay? Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Loudly, loudly. Speak again. Good morning. Yeah, thank you. Okay, let's start our product introduction. Yeah, this is a chart to show you the application range for our energy storage system. So what is our main market? You can see the red line. What we can do is small load, peak shaving, and value fading, commercial and industrial centers, and household system. And here, we also can do the migrate systems. Yeah, so residential, commercial, and industrial UPS is what we can do. And for grid scale, I think maybe in the near futures. Okay, we also divide our work scenarios into 2 parts. One is for grid stable region, and another one is for grid unstable regions. For example, if you live in grid stable regions, and you already have a PV solar system, and you wanted to increase a battery system to save the extra power from PV and achieve the cell generation and cell consumption, I think our BSS is very suitable for you. This is a brief introduction of our battery. You can see the internal construction, and we can connect PV, grid, and diesel generator. Here is a detailed introduction. You can see we can support DC coupling and AC coupling, and it can connect in parallel to unite. But this one is for on-grid. This one is for off-grid system and on-grid, off-grid system. But if you just need on-grid system, there is no limitation of the parallel numbers. And the hybrid inverter, that is our PCS, you can choose to power like 125 kilowatt and 215 kilowatt. And for the battery capacity, our 225 kilowatt hours and 241 kilowatt hours are covered by our certifications. And we provide IP55 protection levels, 3 kilowatt air conditioner, and our system also support UPS mode. Next, I will show you our certification. Yep. You can see this one is system certification like IEC 62619 and EN 62477 and CE, and on-grid certification for Poland, South Africa, and some Europe countries. Yeah, this is a single line diagram to show our system. You can see we can connect the low, grid, and diesel generator. This is our 150 kilowatt STS and 125 kilowatt PCS. And for DC-DC, we made it red line because this is an option. If you already have the PV inverter, then don't need our DC-DC. Yeah, you can see PV generator gray for different scenarios. And we also have HMI, you can see the battery parameter. Yeah, this is internal construction. 3 DC-DC, STS, AC-DC. And if you need isolation generator, we can put it in here. That one is our air conditioner, battery packs. Okay, next I will introduce our 3-man application scenario and 3-man operating mode. For application scenario, we can support AC coupling, DC coupling, AC-DC coupling. Yeah, this one is AC coupling. Means you already install a solar system, a PV system, and you wanted to increase a cabinet system to achieve the cell generation and cell consumption. This one can support that. This is DC generation, DC coupling. This is AC-DC coupling, which is combined AC coupling and DC coupling, suitable for multiple scenarios. Okay, this is our 3-man operating mode. One is on-grid PV consumption, which has PV and ESS. Next is our backup power supply, which has PV generator and ESS. Next one is on-grid peak shaving, only have ESS. Yeah, this drop to show the on-grid peak PV consumption. On this drop, you can save the extra power from the solar system and use the cabinet powers at night. Yeah, and on this system, which is suitable for some grid unstable islands. And for this mode, it normally have the diesel generators, so it will require to add an isolation transformer. Yeah, this one is on-grid peak shaving to get the arbitrary revenue. Okay, you can see this is our 3 DC-DC. For each DC-DC is 50 kilowatt, and it have 2 PV inputs, and each current is 160 amp. And for this, we will suggest to use DC coupling because this one will more efficient. And this is our battery packs. For each battery pack, we have a cooling fan. And between the battery cells and battery cells, we have a sticker which has many holes, can help to do the heat dissipation. And for one battery pack, we will have a MSD, which one can help to do the maintenance. This is our detail of a battery module. Okay, next is our high voltage box. For our high voltage box, you can see that we have a BMU and BCU. BMU is for collect information from the battery cells, and the BCU will collect all information from BMU and then upload to our HMI. After that, our HMI will do the management. Yeah, this is our HMI interface. Yeah, you can see many parameters on our HMI, like grid, solars, and household. Okay, I think what is the most concerned about question is that the safety for the BESS, right? So next, I will introduce our fire protection system. This one is smoke sensor and temperature sensor. We have 2 working modes. First one is electric startup mode. The smoke sensor and temperature sensors will trigger an alarm at the same time if they found some problems. And then they will send a message to the HMI the HMI will shut down the system. At the same time, the small sensor and temperature sensor will relay the aerosol. And if our small sensor and temperature sensor did not trigger an alarm, our NTC thermal detector will automatically ignite when the temperature reaches 160 degrees. This is our second working mode, self-starving mode. And you will also send message to our HMI and relay the gas. Yeah, so you can see we have an intelligent detection priority response. And we also have a physical fuse pocket. I can introduce it to you. Yeah, you can see the level 1 fuse protection is for our battery packs, and the level 2 fuse protection is for our PCS side. So these two fuses can provide overload protection, short circuit protection, and fault isolations, and so on. Okay, we also do a separate compartment design. As we all know, the PCS will generate many hits when it works. So we do this design, separate the PCS and the battery packs. For this design, it will have 3 advantages. First one is we can expand the life of PCS and the battery pack. Second one is we can easy to do the maintenance. The last one is we can improve the effectiveness of the firefighting. Okay, later, next I will show you our BESS is also high value and durable. First is our protection level is IP55, so it can suitable for many different harsh environments like snowfield, desert, sea, and rainy day. Second is we provide 1.2 times PV utilization rate. You can compare with other suppliers' products. They provide 100 kilowatt PCS and 255 kilowatt batteries, but which is smaller than our 125 kilowatt PCS and 241 batteries. And as we calculation, if you use our this system, you can bring an additional 100 megawatt hour power generation per year, which means you can save about 29 liters of diesel per year. It's about 30,000 euro. Okay, the last one is we can support the over 125 kilowatt diesel generator. Okay. Final, I will show you some case of these products. This one is in Netherlands, and this one is in China, also for save the electricity costs. And this is in Papua New Guinea islands, and for backup powers and provide stable electricity in local school. So I think this is a very beneficial project for local. Yeah, this one is also microgrid systems. Actually, today all of the devices here are powered by our ESS Grid C241. So we can truly feel these products, right? Okay, I think and I believe that we can bring more power to more countries and more people together. Thank you. So do you have any question about this? Products. It's okay. No? It's okay, we can talk some questions later. I go?
So thank you again for Shima for sharing our mature product again. And,
Nervous, very nervous.
and later we will invite you
I'll trip and fall down.
Yeah, but this is a training for me.
That was good. You did
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
10点
And we will get back
干嘛？
here at
下一个人是吧？
11 So
到我了
thank you.
到我了。
Now they're going to be all ready for it. 不用关，充电。OK。
Just so you know, 但我等一下要换给 Murray。
头发不要假的。
It's your show time.
I hope I do as good a job as she does. If I'm half as good, I'll be happy.
Uh-huh.
If I'm 50% as good as you, I'll be happy.
Okay, yeah. No, I can be 50% good as you. I'm happy.
We'll be fine.
I need to check the platform. 可以连了吗 ，Lily？
我们再对一遍 OK。
好，
第一个是这
第
个
一，然后第二个 picture，second， 然后是 AI。
AI 的，第二个是
Yes,
AI
sir.
Let's go.
It's the peak shaving.
Sir.
然后 4 is the remove monitoring and the control.
This one.
Yes. And 5 is the final. We back to the main page. Yes.
And Marie need this one. The
More
battery
need
is
the battery. Yeah,
data
overview
overview.
and
Just only
single
this
side. Yeah, and then single side.
Single side.
Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Just those two.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I'm good. Just those two. I'll tell you when to go. I'll say second slide. I'll
Big
do the
step
first one.
forward.
You and I'll go.
Energy
I'll take
man.
then I'll go too.
It's the second line.
So you do this one,
Yeah.
and we go to the next one. The overview.
So now, to delve deeper into the intelligence behind that storage, let's welcome Vivian and Murray to review the smart technology at its core.
Oh, okay.
For our platform and
没测试过。
AI features, welcome Vivian Chen from AMER area and Murray from North America Sales Director. Welcome.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, good morning, dear college partners and friends. It's very great to have you all here, no matter it's in person or some friends from the social media live stream. So today we are taking a big step forwards in energy management systems. Do you face this pain point, like struggling oversee and monitoring all your systems, and you have numbers batteries, hundreds battery system in the remote site? So you want to see the real-time visual of your system, the status and profit anytime and anywhere. And maybe you are unsure how to manage the BESS, ROI, and company's policy and the price difference for the energies. So this is exactly why we build our next generation solutions. Today, we are not just launching a feature, we are introducing a brand new way to management your energy asset. So we have this cloud platform, integrate the BESS and the multi-power batteries. So all the information of your battery can be shown from this platform. This is a unified, the cloud-based smart hood combine the real-time monitoring, the intelligent analyze, and the coordinate control, and the revenues optimization, turning scale device into a seamless connect network. So our code is simple. Our goal is simple, to make the management easier, operation more efficient, and the value very clear. So let me introduce you the key feature. First, as you can see, all your project and the items account can be a global visibility at a glance. So one data box and a map can view and show all your sites, status, location, and the charging, discharging SOC. So all at a glance, all at one glance, like what you view your daily weather. So the second point is the important one. Now, as we all know, AI is important for the energy management. So we integrate the AI function in our cloud platform. It's like a robot working 7 days, 24 hours for you to monitoring your systems. And he will provide a proactive maintenance and alarm sending to your emails before having the issues. So it will boost the safety and save your time for the downtime cost. And third is the smart strategy to maximize the profile. For different countries, you will have different price for your energies. So for different clients, you have different demand. So for our systems, you can add your plan, depends on your energy price for peak shaving. For example, charge during the off-peak hours and discharge at the peak times. So this platform runs automatically for you, no manual operations. And the fourth one is that we can remotely monitoring and also remotely control your system, adjusting some necessary changes. For example, you can monitor the SOC here and also the alarm status for all your projects. And if there are some necessary changes, you can monitor your single one battery systems from here. For this is for energy storage. So you can see this battery alarm status. And also if necessary, because mostly you are the battery distributors or installers, you will have different inverter brands. So the inverter protocol setting change is also necessary. And the fifth one is the enterprise-grade securities. So we have different accounts for different level clients. For example, we have the admin account for our energy and engineers to help operate some necessary data, and also operators, and the viewer account to ensure the data integrity and compliance. So this is the part of the energy storage account. And also we integrate the forklift and the multi-power battery account into these systems. So I will let my partner Murray to introduce the multi-power battery part.
Go to the main slide. So utilizing everything that Vivian has talked about, we look at the material handling side in much the same way. For dealers or large end users that have a large, vast fleet, we have what's called our main field or our main data field. So as you pull that up, you can get a snapshot of what your entire fleet looks like. You can identify the alarm statuses, how the equipment is being used. You can watch the charge, the discharge, your run times. You can see the daily usage, and this all comes on a big snapshot showing the entire capsule of what the fleet looks like. If we go down to a single use, if we have a problem. So from this dashboard, if we identify that there is a problem, we can go down to the single source. We'll go to a single unit. Single site. Now from a single site, if we identify there's an issue, if a customer calls in and he says, I have an issue with a piece of equipment, we no longer have to dispatch anybody to go look at that equipment. We can in real time access the equipment with the customer, minimizing his downtime and identifying what the problem may be. He may find an issue where the battery's just been over discharged. We can help him recycle the battery just by giving him instructions, put him back through the sequence and get his product back up and running right away. Or if we find there's a more serious situation, we can troubleshoot it on this system before a technician is even dispatched. Now we can send him with the right equipment, get the equipment fixed, get the customer back up and running, and get him with a minimal amount of downtime. Again, everything here is in real-time telematics, which is very different than most of the competition today. A lot of people manage historical data. I find that real-time data is probably the best way to go for troubleshooting. It's almost impossible to troubleshoot a piece of equipment with data that's 2 to 3 days old. If we got it in real time and we're asking for him to try things, we can watch the real-time telemetry change as we ask him to try certain things. And like I said, when you get there, when our technicians show up to help him with the vehicle, we have everything fixed and get him back up and running with a minimal amount of discomfort to him and keeping him happy. Also with this, we've run usage data reports, so we have customized programs that will give him different types of data analytics to how the vehicles are being used, or we can customize, or we can download in an Excel packet, and he can then take that data and drive it into any management system or any CRM that he has, and look at that data and customize it with how he's looking to see how his fleet performs. So we can help him right-size his fleet, help him to see how his operation is operating, if they're operating to the standards that he'd like him to work in. All that data sits in this tool, and it's something that's probably the most advanced that I've seen in the market today. Questions?
Yeah, so in the end, from hardware to software, product to platform, we are committed to delivering an unmatched value. This platform isn't just a tool, it's our shared drive to a smarter energy futures. So thanks for your time. We are happy to take your questions. Do you have any questions? Yeah.
That may be for you.
Hi, my name is Eduardo from Brazil. About telematics, talking about forklifts, if the forklift goes offline, your system will store the information and then send it to the cloud?
Yes.
Okay, because some telematic systems just show us like a gap in the information when the equipment goes offline, you know.
No, let's see. So now we continually bring the data back to the battery itself. And when you go back on Identify, when you do sign back on the battery, you'll be able to look at that historical data. The only thing you'll lose real time is the piece when you weren't on the battery, which really doesn't make a difference. But everything is stored, everything is left in sight. You can access it at any time. If the system breaks away from the cell signal, for whatever reason, when it rejoins back on again, it'll pick back up. No rebooting needed.
Perfect, thank you.
Any other question? Okay, thank you. Thanks for your time.
夹在这儿吧，能听就行，应该听得到吧？哎，哎，是你要先上吗？
Begin and wait for the illustration.
等下
Our
记，
growth story is written with partners.
等下记得因为我要切到这个讲完，对对，你就切到第二个。
Supporting partners for sharing the collaboration phase. Before that, we would like to introduce a smart, powerful, and unexpected new addition to our portfolio. Please welcome our Energy Storage Sales Director and BSL shareholder, Bella Chen, to unveil the launch.
OK。等一下。Thank you so much for joining us. So yes, so now it's my turn to give you introduction of our new products. But before our starting, so I want to know, does anyone have their own EV car? Okay. So I also have. Okay. So do you want to invest in the new EV car business? If yes, please raise your hand. Okay. Yes, I saw. Okay. So, because I know that most of, our partners are boss, like the CEO and the key, like the presidents. So now today we want to share, because for our solar customers, I know that at least half of you already had our ESS systems, like the C241. So we want to introduce our new EV chargers with you, because this is the charger that can build based on your existing ESS systems. So you can look at the samples that stand on your right hand side. So this is the EV charger. that had the same height as our ESS 200 C241. And that's two charger gun. 我忘记了 Sorry. Okay. Yes, so there are two charger guns, and it can run 120 kilowatt. So let me do the simple introductions to you. Yes, so it's safe and reliable because for the we designed it as outdoor protections like IP55 and C4 corrosion resistance. And also the lifespan is for 10 years. So it's same warranty as our ESS battery systems. And also it's flexible applications because we will sell this EV charger to all the world. So the working voltage range from 200 volt to 1000 volt. For example, like Tesla is from 500 to 1000. So it can cover like Tesla and also say like the car from Japan and from China. So the voltage range is quite, it can cover different type of the vehicles. And user-friendly because we also insert over 150 language in the touch screen. So the default is English, but you can choose like French, Spanish, or other language. Another also is quite flexible because the payment, because when you see the chargers there, so there are 3 channels that you can pay. For example, the end user, they can use their PayPal or NFC, also just like the car. The efficiency part is like because the converting is over 95%, so it's quite higher efficiency. So it means that when you use, for example, use the ESS, our ESS system with these chargers, so it can convert 95% to charge your vehicles. Okay, so this is like it can cover different type of the charger gun. Like just mentioned, for example, the European, like the CCS2, so that's for the EU type, and like the GBT, that's the Chinese vehicles. Yeah. Yeah, so I already introduced. And this is the model. We say that because now in our first floor, we already have built some ESS systems. Our customer, they have built their own EV chargers. So it's also flexible for us to work like this scenario. Like we can provide our ESS to customers and let them to install their own EV charger. But if you want all-in-one, so BSL also can provide this to you together. And I say, so there are 2 charger guns, total is 120 kilowatt. So each gun is 60 kilowatt, but it's also flexible. For example, because now due to the AI functions, if say one car is ready to fully charge, then we will control the charging current. Because 2 cars here, for example, like this car is almost full, then 120 kilowatt, we will divide it to, for example, like 100 kilowatt to another car that is empty, but this car just 20 kilowatt. So it's also it's smart and flexible. Yes, so this is the lifespan, 10 years. But this is the basic warranty. 2 years is our basic warranties. Okay, and this is the dimensions and weight. So it's easy for transport and installations. Yeah, the touch screen, the size of the touch screen is 10.1 inch. So I say that no button, just the touch screen. So they can select the language and also select the time. The charging process, it can be worked like 3 types. One is you can insert the time, like period. When do you want to charge? And the second type is the SOC. For example, when you connect with your EV car, when you set up like the battery SOC like 20%, then it will automatically start to charge. And the third type is like also, so the third type is the kilowatts. Because on the, for example, like my car, it can charge like 50 kilowatts. So you also can set up the limitations of the battery kilowatts. Then the charger also can start to charge. Yes, so yeah, that I just mentioned. And the final part is the cost. For example, I just want to charge like 100, for example, just like want to charge 100 yuan, then it only will, the charge, because for this is like, it only charge 100 yuan. If it's over 100 yuan, it also will cut it off, stop charging, yeah. Yeah, so that's the flexible payment ways. Okay, because I say now most of you are our big boss, so maybe let us to do the simple calculations of the profit. I think this is more interesting for you. Let me 下一个 PPT. Oh, okay. So let's do the calculations. Because I say the total kilowatt is 120 kilowatt. So just imagine if you had 10 EV chargers, so it's 1,200 kilowatt. And if say it runs 10 hours per day, so it means that the daily revenue, still consider like a 0.5 profit, the service fee. Because for example, if you do this, if you install 10 EV charger, and that's public charger for different end users, they can come and charge their EV car, and you are the boss to own these EV chargers. So the service fee, normally let's do the simple calculation as $0.5 per kilowatt. So the daily revenue will be $6,000, because we imagine you had 10 EV chargers and it runs 10 hours per day, and each EV charger is 120 kilowatts. So the daily revenue is $6,000. So monthly, it means that you can get $180,000, and the annual revenue will be 2.16 million. So this is the revenues you can see. It means that your pay, like 1 year you can get $2.16 million, and up to 5 years, so you can get $10.8 million. But this is, so means that 1.5 or 2 years you can get your money back, your investment back. And like we say, the EV charger can run, the service lifespan is 10 years. So means that after 2 years, you can get more incomes. But just say, in case your actual profit cut in half, not like the positive way. So that's why we say 3 or 4 years, you can get your investment back. So, yes. Okay. So for the EV charger, yes. So this is the investment payback for the EV chargers. Do you have any questions about this part? But this is also based on, like I said, the service fee is $0.5 per kilowatt, and I say it runs 10 hours. So, but this is also can adjustable based on different countries, like your service fee and your electricity fee. So after all, we also can show you to connect the ESS and the EV charger. So if you are interested, because now we also have many EV cars in our factories, and we can show you how to charge and how to do it. Okay, so for the EV charger, do you have any questions? Okay, so let's move to the next part. So that's EV charger. Yes. So for ESS, the FlexO is our new product, one of our new products. But now we also have some projects working with containers like this design. And there are two solutions. One is air cooling and another is liquid cooling. So let me share the liquid cooling first. So here, in these pictures, this is like 20 GP containers design. So the batteries in the middle and the liquid cooling, the equipment's on the left-hand side. So here, put the piece at the right-hand side on the PCS. And so for these containers, the difference between FlexO and containers, that's BSL will build the whole, like the cooling channels and fire protection systems, and also we will connect the batteries and PCS, and all internal connections will be finished before our shipments. So it's more easier. It's easier for our customer to do the installations, but also it's also based on different projects. So like now our partners like Scott also had some projects in containers. So this is liquid cooling. Another solution, like I mentioned, is air cooling. So it depends on the temperature, also say the weather. If say it's high temperature area, like the middle, like some Africa countries in the middle, or like the Middle East. So if it's a higher temperature, then we can choose the liquid cooling. Yes, so for these products, we have two standard models, 500 kilowatt, 2 megawatts, or 1 megawatt, 1 megawatt PCS and 2 megawatts batteries. Yes. Combine the STS transformers, and the working range, the battery voltage range is same as our ESS. Just say we build it in the larger container. Yes. So I think this is similar as our ESS. Let me do it quickly. Yes. So now for the emergency power backup. So we also, the container projects, when you tell us that you need, for example, if you need to install it on the truck, so we also need to consider the vibrations, more protections on the battery side and the PCS, so it can transport daily easily. Okay, thank you. So that's for my part. And next part will be our valuable cases sharing. So first, I would like to invite our customers from Malaysia, Bedroom. I'm not sure is that correct. So welcome Mr. Bedroom to share his projects in Malaysia. So BMR is our partners, and they have worked for EPC projects, many for schools, hospitals, kind of like the government tenders. So now let us welcome Mr. Bedroom to share his cases with us. Maybe this is for you. 等一下啊，哎，你们有那个，这个叫什么来着？
Good morning, guys.
Oh, sorry, this is. 他那个这个。
Our core business actually
他那个
solar off-grid system.
只有一个啊。
We are doing this for the past 20 years. More on because the solar system is off-grid is very expensive. So most of the project is funded by the government. Actually, I'm not ready for this actually, but it's okay. Just share what we are doing actually in Malaysia. Our core business actually, my company, our core business is doing the off-grid system. What we do is we supply, install, testing, and also now we are doing the preventive and corrective maintenance for the school. We just got around 100 schools to maintain for these 2 years. And then some schools, we need to upgrade the system. We need to supply also the new system for the new school. Then that's why we choose BSL. Why BSL? Because before this, we also buy battery from BSL. Then we always communicate with the customer. The customer like the performance, and the important is for the end user, they like the appearance of the battery itself. That's why they ask us to choose to buy this for the new project. So for this year, early this year, we already purchased around 1.8 megawatt hours battery from BSL. So maybe you can share some montage, but this one is in our language, in Malay language. You can share. You have a montage? Yeah, video. Thank you very much. Can you play a video? Okay, this is what we do actually at the rural school. We're starting from the trash for our solar structure, solar panel, and all the inverter as a battery. In Malaysia, actually, for the schools, for the education, we have almost 200 schools. 200 schools. And then thanks to our government, actually, especially from the Ministry of Education, to give the electricity to the kids for the remote school, because they don't have grid, so they need 20 hours light and fan for study. It's okay.
The video will be back alive in 2 minutes.
Okay, while waiting for the video, actually, in Malaysia, actually, we start the solar off-grid so back from 2008 with the lead acid, and after that, the gel battery, and now we are moving to lithium. And also, now we are also install the sodium battery for the school. So we have 4 types. So the lead acid no more. So now we still have VRLA, gel battery, lithium and sodium. So maybe for the future, in the next 5 to 10 years, they will replace the VRLA battery. Now we have 100 schools still with the VRLA. Then the other 100 schools actually already migrate to the lithium and sodium. So we have so many type of inverter we use. We use Studer, Vitron, Leonix, GSL also, and then DE. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. 哎，就是 OK，那你把切到 school 那个吧。Do you?
It's okay. This is our new order.
Okay, yes. So thank you, Baron, for sharing his cases from Malaysia. So the next, our VIP partners is GOG Get of Brave from South Africa, and my boss Smith Scott. So we have worked since 2019. So this year is 7 years, and now it's your turn to share your cases with us. And I see we are families together. Okay. Let me help you to.
Good morning, everybody. Hello, wake up. A little bit early. Eric hasn't given me a bottle of Baju yet. Still suffering with a hangover from last night. But feel very honored today to be invited to speak on behalf of Get Off Grid. And I briefly want to talk about today the word partnership. We hear partnership all the time. People talk about they partnered with this company and they partnered with that company. But the word partnership to me means something very different. I think in life we pick hopefully one partner and we get married. And that partnership hopefully lasts a very long time. And the longer the partnership runs, the better it is for everybody. BSL for me is a partnership that, one of the most important partnerships that I've had in my business. I think we built together, we've learned together, we've had problems together like every partnership, but having a true partner gives us the ability to work out, how do you fix things together? How do you always make it better? I think from a manufacturer, BSL, they cannot do it without partners, respectively distributors and installers. We can't do it without good suppliers. And that partnership, it means so many things in so many ways. And I just want to say a big, big thank you to Eric and to Bella for all the great partnership we've done, and look forward to the future. Right, enough waffling. I'm going to get on to a small presentation about Get Off Grid. Let's have a look. So this kind of is the time scale over an extended period. I think the original, when Get Off Grid started about 10 years ago, that was my entire team. We were a small little installation company, and our premises was 86 square meters. As time went on, we moved to this premises here, which we jumped to about 600 square meters. And then as time went on again, we bought our own building, and then moved to 1,500 square meters. I think it'll come up on the next slide. And at present now, our Johannesburg operation is in the region of about 5,000 square meters. As you can see, the team grows. I think that was a couple of years ago. So again, built with great partnership and BSL. There's a time slide here showing Get Off Grid on the top and BSL on the bottom. And over the years where we've grown together. I'm not driving. Someone else driving. Okay, I'll let you guys drive. I'll just signal when to. Less buttons makes it easier for me. Yeah, so if we look back and we see in 2021, we had over 40,000 BSL batteries installed in South Africa. And if I look at the same time frame, over 90,000 BSL batteries installed globally by BSL. And as we look onto the future, we can move on to the next slide. We now have 4 branches. And we now have one in Botswana through an agent. We have Namibia as an agent. So we look forward to further growth in 2026. But yeah, all good. Can go to the next slide. So there again is the different premises as we got bigger. You can go to the next slide. This is our present building in Johannesburg. And these are our other branches in Pretoria, Cape Town, and Zambia. This slide here was a document that my team found when they were putting together the presentation. It's quite funny. Do you remember the logo? Bull Power. Long time ago. And there was an early packing list. I think that could have been probably our first or second order ever placed with BSL. It's dated 15th of April 2020. Bit of memorabilia. We can go to the next slide. So this was one of the first projects we ever did. In actual fact, it was the time of COVID where all businesses were closed down. And we got permission to work on that project because we were working in a self-contained yard. Okay, the slide moved on quite quickly. Here's some examples of some of the projects in some of the areas that we work with. Various BSL products used in various applications. That's just go back one to the last slide, the one with the golf cart. Okay, that's my own golf cart. So very proud of we need to change the Get Off Grid logo. It changed a few years ago, but still going strong on a BSL golf cart battery. So that's an interesting statistic. We have about 407 megawatt hours installed so far up until 2026. That's BSL batteries. 300. Thank you. 373 megawatts in low voltage, 34 megawatts in high voltage. High voltage is obviously a relatively new market, and we anticipate over 2026 and 2027, the majority growth will come obviously in high voltage and ESS solutions. We can go to the next slide. So approximately 58,000 batteries, if that's correct, and increasing daily. We can see why BSL is my partner. And my last slide today is at present, this is my order book with BSL. This means the orders that have been placed that are either in production, either on water, or either in planning. So that's what we have in our order book at the moment. 17 low voltage containers, 14 high voltage containers with an estimated value of $7.5 million over the next 4 months. Thank you. Thank you for the time. They added this one in here. I forgot to mention this one. This was Eric's moves at our Christmas party last year. Never seen before. Thank you. Thank you.
Let me take this one.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you, Scott, for all the presentations. We really appreciate Scott Andrew that sharing so much case pictures, because like some partners, when they place orders and the product just like disappear without any picture feedback. So really appreciate Scott for sharing so much pictures with our marketing team, and also for Eric's part. And it's been a powerful morning of energy storage content. Later, we will have time for recharging ourselves. We will have the lunch curated for all of you in the place you've probably been to yesterday. But before that, we would like to invite everyone here to step on the stage to have a group picture together to remember this moment, please.